Family Onado, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You want to touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Famble, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Today at the 10th of September 2025. I'm late for join Liberty Online TV. This morning we get lawyer ABDUL Kaloko, we na senior legal luminaries na the APC, and one other independent lawyer. Then they go talk about the Sumana issue na the APC. Me na Piero Samura, of course, for a far too long, una know the hearing me. I've been lost my younger brother. Where we grow together as a twin. But I will come later. But I want for take una for listening to this discussion where they go on the Liberty Online TV this morning.
In accordance to Article 10 of the APC's Constitution, and ensuring this is two limbs. There is now a conjunct. Listen to the conjunct on and. It said, ITGC for resolve all outstanding membership issues before. Then they go convention. Now I come back, he said, and ensuring that those membership disputes that require to be dealt with at a national delegate conference pursuant to Article 13 F and G of the 2022 APC Constitution shall be included in its agenda. The two limbs here.
In other words, all the delay we've been doing are because of the issues where the party been get stuck out.
Beautiful. And this is real now for the Psalm 28 team. For the Psalm 28 team, they understand this clear. When they say ITGC, we don't resolve membership issues. But to Justice Fisher here, it tried for demystify them. Say any issue where concern membership issue, we want to know for so we are able to deal with. We not require national delegate conference. We not do them before we go delegate conference. But anything we want to know say a membership issue, we will not only go resolve the national delegate conference. The national delegate conference will not resolve them. And here comes now the jugular. Sumana in issue was to be discussed and resolved at where? At a national delegate conference. So now the question is, when was this ruling given? This ruling was given in 2022. When was this delegate conference held? The delegate conference was held in 2023. When was Sumana's issue of membership was resolved? It was resolved in the NDC of 2023. So therefore, if then they go and say, Sumana, they don't reinstate them, not so it be. Based on the letter we in get. In no say the letter say, you are reinstated in the party that was in the 1995 Constitution then. Pending what? A national delegate conference. And don't forget, this new constitution equally gets what we call transitional provisions. So equally so, that same national delegate conference that was referenced in the 1995 constitution was equally transitioned in the new constitution here. Right. That same for national issues, also issues of that nature, were pegged to Article 13 F and G can only be addressed at a national delegate conference, and the issue of Sumana is an issue of expulsion.
All right, AKK, we get a press release now with possession where the technical team will just project for the benefit of reviewers. Then we dated May 23rd, 2024. When I Lansana Dumbuya Esquire, when I the Secretary General now, na in Sinam. Then they say the National Advisory Committee NAC's affirmation of readmission of Chief Alahji Sumana to the All People's Congress. The All People's Congress wished to inform its membership and the general public that on Wednesday, 22nd May 2024, the National Advisory Council NAC met with Honorable Chief Alahji Sumana, former Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and his entourage at the party headquarters in Freetown. The APC is therefore pleased to inform the entire membership and the general public that Chief Sumana's readmission to the APC during its February National Delegates Conference was affirmed at the meeting. This affirmation was in compliance with the APC November 2022 Constitution. Charlie, that's now being a press release dated May 23rd, 2024. The APC, they informed the public, say they don't meet with Alhaji Chief Sumana, discussing readmission into the party. Based on the APC constitution and the national constitution, where we discuss this morning, and also Lawyer AKK don't read for we Justice Adrian Fisher in ruling on the matter we get for do with them going into a national delegate conference and discuss Sumana. Also, you face the issue there now. For let Sumana come back and say the fight against injustice. He don't file a complaint, 5-pager complaint with bulky evidence, according to the executive secretary of PPISO interviewer. He said Sumana filed 5-pager. And by the way, before Charlie answered that, we reach out to Chief Sumana. He assured us he go grant Liberty TV an interview only after it already from PPRC. Then yesterday again, we reached out to one of the legal team, when Denke, we say himself go only discuss Sumana in constitutional matters after PPRC. This is just a disclaimer. Let the viewer they know say we make an attempt for get them in this discussion. So now, who side the issues there with Sumana?
Okay, so I'm also glad you bring this aspect in, because also with me, my intention not to for discuss the issue of Sumana with regards to waiting go to PPRC for or waiting APC they discuss presently. My take today's discussion now for create the awareness, because I'm also a constitutional, expert in my own right. Yeah, in my own right. So what did me intend for do? Now for like deviate a bit from the Sumana issue per se and just discuss the APC constitution and the national constitution and just see how some of waiting they say go relate to this Sumana situation, but not like to discuss the Sumana situation exactly. That is why if you notice in my intro, explain what in the APC constitution say in chapter 2, and I give certain provisions. But now that you're asking that with all of this, like what in my brother does say Obayanda, how this Sumana situation play in, make a just go deep into this discussion. You listen to AKK on the other side. It only a very good premise as to waiting be happen to the term where the letter we saw we come out from the APC Secretariat. All of these issues seem not for the problem ordinarily when you look at them. Because the Constitution, they say in Article 13, under resignation, expulsion, and forfeiture, it says anybody will resign, where they suspend. Sometimes suspension, they can call you back. They know they expel you. But when you reach to expulsion, where they ask you now, say you not to member again, the Constitution they say, if you for come back now the party, that is Article 13F, it say you get for reapply subject to chapter 2. That I make a base me discussion from chapter 2. So they reapply and all waiting in a chapter 2 apply to you for make you come back.
Waiting in a chapter 2.
Like we don't discuss, but say you first get for accept the Constitution, the aim subjective, and you get for apply, and then you get for pay fees for your subscription. And then he also said then will give membership card, and then you only deemed to be a member when they put your name na the register. Okay, as I say, all of these issues not a problem. But then in G say, if na readmit, then they readmit you. Then na the NDC, the delegate conference, na in they decide that one day for readmission. Yeah. However, as I say, with all of these issues, these are not problems. The problem here is there is a section in the APC Constitution when you go further, which is section 56, we say if you for contest presidential candidate, what they call flag bearer election, if you for contest that day, na section 56, a give requirement, it say one under B, well they get, but I just take B and D under section 56. B say you for be a registered paid up member of the party for a continuous period of not less than 5 years. A continuous registered and paid up. So you see why I bring the issue of application and payment. So if you don't pay, you don't subscribe as a member, you also they give an indication, say, if your subscription was accepted, then you were a member at that time that your subscription was accepted. So it says registered paid up. You cannot pay up if you are not registered. So that's something we have to look at. So it says for a continuous period of 5 years. So if you have not been registered and paid up for 5 years, when it comes to the time for flag bearer election, you are not eligible according to Article 56. And then, of course, he also make reference to national officers, other officers, then they not only flag bearer no more. If you want to be party chair or anything, then they also get requirement. Now, the issue here now for constitutionality is this. Every constitution and every provision of constitution get what they call intent and purpose. Why would a political party say, if you want to represent we for contest election as flag bearer, you for don't be a registered paid up member for continuous 5 years? Why? Does it apply in this case to somebody who is readmitted or for somebody where they come as a member for the first time? As I say, I don't want to go deep into some of these issues, but I want to expose them so that we can understand. The intent aspect of constitutionality, now that what in the drafters then they think at the time where they make this provision. You don't want somebody for Kanai party, you don't even sabi the structures, you don't sabi the backyard, you don't sabi the community, you don't sabi them bypass road, backyard road. For let you can give them a very sensitive, strategic and position we get for do with everything. But then as I ask the question, does it apply to a member who has been with you, but for one reason or the other was asked out and now you are readmitting, does it apply? Let's say the concern of the drafters that term day. Now they say, well, you don't want a stranger for just come, he go inside bedroom. At least they start na veranda, he can a parlor before they go inside bedroom. But this person, we na member now, is it a readmitted member or a member who is coming to join the first time? You get the point.
Sumana in case Charlie.
Yes.
Based on what we been shown earlier,
yes.
The press release will come out from the secretariat.
Yes.
It clearly states this a readmission.
Yes. So that's where that's what I'm saying.
We are communicating.
So what I am saying now is, me cannot act as advisor to APC. But we are discussing this issue again with APC. So there are certain aspects you cannot shy away from. What my take would be as a constitutional, expert, as I say, in my own right, now that the intent of the drafters must be recognized in this discussion.
So does that mean the Constitution not clearly states, say for example, some Sumana in case now, they don't be member, then they don't come back. You know, clear say, when they admit them, if forget the status, so it been there before it go.
Well, that is something for discussion, because the Constitution not clearly say this provision of Section 56 not apply to a readmitted member. It not clearly state, I know expressly state and say, if you are a readmitted member, this provision apply to you. However, the provision say continuous membership. You should have been a registered paid up member continuous. So somebody go argue, say, well, if somebody has been expelled, then a membership, that continuity don't break. They get the point? But that's why I'm going to the intent of the drafters. The intent of the drafters, the aspect of the continuity. Would somebody who has come to the party for the first time as a member be in the same situation as somebody who has been in the party? Well, specifically, if one for make reference to Chief Sumana, he has even rose to the position of vice president. In fact, all vice president in Sierra Leone, one term or the other, don't act as president. Okay, so if somebody like that, this provision of continuity in membership, does it apply to him? Is that what the drafters were thinking?
So, Charlie, before I come to AKK, quickly, as a lawyer, and we feel with constitutional matters, based on all what you don't interpret, so this particular section, we talk about who that qualify for contest for the position of flag bearer and other officers, not the APC. You get loopholes?
Well, I will not say that, because, as I say, I want to avoid making any suggestion to the conflict. But I will refer we to Section 127 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone. It says a person who alleges that an enactment or anything contained in or done under the authority of that or any other enactment is inconsistent with or is in contravention of a provision of the Constitution may at any time bring an action in the Supreme Court for a declaration to that effect.
So we're not talking about the expulsion.
Okay.
where you expel somebody, like some Sumana, in case na the expulsion, and based on also you don't read na the APC constitution, because now two English they in battle now, readmitted and reinstated. So na the APC constitution, and when you go further, then talk about expulsion. In some Sumana, in case when I be expelled, they're supposed to readmit them or reinstate them.
Okay, so as I say, these are the issues we make, I believe, say chief himself and in team, they say we don't want to talk it because we don't care case go to PPRC. However, if you notice now section Article 13, now 3 categories of forfeit of losing party membership. 3. 1, now you yourself voluntarily they resign. Say me they write letter to the Secretary General, say me not to member again. The second one, now the party, now they say go, I don't want you again. The third one, now where you do something, no, you not resign, but because of that thing you do, you forfeit your membership. For example, you're a member of APC according to the constitution, then you throw support behind an opposite party or candidate, automatically they don't need for tell yourself. You they forfeit your membership. Yeah. But since the expulsion you asked me about, expulsion are the party they ask you out. So the party will ask you out, can ask you back for calm.
So in that instance, now
you
admit or reinstate.
Yes, so make I just explain now. The party will ask you out, can also ask you for calm. If that happen, how me interpret them, it's like they are reinstating you. Now they ask you out, now they bring you come back. But where you approach them to say, I want come back more, to me, it appears to be a readmission. You see, I don't know if it's technical, but
yeah, a bit technical.
Yeah, if not, then when you say come, they are readmitting you.
So if
you now you go out say, but you are make a come and not say this be done, but I come back, I want be part, they can readmit you. Reinstate, readmit. That is my own
case of
Sumana. Now readmit or reinstate.
Well, according to the constitution say readmission.
Okay.
I don't have to talk outside the APC constitution. The APC constitution article 13G is a readmission by the NDC. Yeah. Anyway, as I say, all of these issues, whether readmission or this or whether 2023 or 2024, 2020, section Article 56, 9 at the issue here.
Let me just bring AKK in. From your perspective, you think say the Sumana team go use these technical grounds and able for this particular matter we don't kind of PPRC able for beat the APC on this based on technicality now on our constitution?
If I attempt to answer this question directly, I would don't have so many things which Charlie talk with so ambiguous. We don't have so loose out there. Might try for just
for make
them quick
Sunday at all.
He said in his inception, he said,
but quick one, was Charlie
correct with interpretation of our constitution?
If you hear with your talk, I say he left so many things unambiguous. So I want bold them. So that's when I talk, I'm so careful with my words. However, what the Charlie talk we begin talk is that because it come in a hurry, it's not too grounded with the APC constitution, but it reads certain areas which is pertinent to this discussion. However, in the APC constitution, it's a document in its entirety. You need cherry pick and they will make a sound opinion on it. For me, I able to talk on and soundly because I'll fail with her. You understand? It talk of something very important, the intent and spirit of the drafters of the APC Constitution. The spirit behind this Constitution, for make sure say, we party get ideology. We party get core values. We party is grassrooted. And so therefore, deliberately, the drafters of this Constitution deny for me to leave this party in the hands of strangers. And so, we make it clear, say, when you come at this party, you get forget what we call institutional knowledge. Just like Liberty here, you're building this institution. Say what we want to say. We're not going to be there forever. But we want to go satisfy if when we want the exit, we want to left Liberty and somebody who competent, we know the institution in knowledge, in background, and then we want to go retire safely. This is the spirit. And that is why I am going to say, let me pick it up from that point. Party constitution, at the time we designed this party constitution, Sam Sumana not be even then with contemplation because he was not a member of the APC. That is what you must understand. Because in 2022, when they draw up this constitution, Sam Sumana will be a member of APC. With all the things that we don't talk, say APC couch Ebola, and Eskromari Wango Totam, blah, blah, blah. You don't talk all the awful things. We not be the, even be the member, say Sam Sumana will think again for APC. So it was not even in our contemplation. So the intent of the drafters of this constitution was to make sure that we party continue in a sound historical or traditional heritage. So therefore, fast forward, when Sam Sumana don't say he come back to the party, you understand, Khadija? We say, okay, APC, we institution, na Kumbra party. We believe in the politics of numbers. You can do anything, but if you don't realize you don't do bad, you don't come back. And we party, we not get what we call reinstatement. We party, we get what we call readmission. You understand, it's very clear. Now you make the drafters, they make them clear. They show you how, like how Charlie say, now we drive you. So if you they come back, now we they show you how far come. I don't know if you understand this logic. If now we drive you, now we get for show you back how far come. Not so you can tell we how you they come. Because this is an organized home.
So does that mean,
so therefore,
does that mean the APC take Chief Sam Sumana back as any member when they come for the first time?
That is where I am coming to nexus it now. Beautiful, Mabel. Now look to party constitution, how deliberate it is. When you go to party constitution, Article 11, they tell you about the class of membership. Try to understand this, and I can lay this bare. I wish when I read them. They are decide this provision when I would note them down for subsequent interviews. Article 11 of our Constitution tell we the class of membership. So therefore, even if you don't be an Eskromana or party, you left this party, you go. Now we don't expel you. If you they come back to this party, you are going to be readmitted. But however, when we can readmit you, you get for fall a category. And the category is, now listen to Article 11. Article 11 says, there shall be 4 classes of membership. 1, honorary foundation, patron, honorary executive, and ordinary member. 4 categories. Now the next question you go ask, how you go belong to these categories? This constitution is deliberate. Now it says, for honorary foundation members, when I give Sam Sumana come, and this is where I'm going to lay it bare. He said, the one that will qualify for being honorary foundation member, he said, are highly distinguished members of the party who have served the country. Underline the word, who have served the country. And there comes in a conjunct. And the party at the highest levels, i.e., president, vice president, speakers, leaders of parliament, national and deputy chairman, national secretary general of the party, holders of other such offices, who has distinguished themselves in life, can be appointed pursuant to the approval of the National Advisory Committee. Now, what does this mean? We try to say, For make you be a honorary foundation member of this party, if you don't serve now this party, and if you don't serve this country. Now take this now for Sam Sumana in case specifically. Sam Sumana, one thing you understand, we know they take away from him now that he don't be vice president of this country. And the other thing where they take away from Sam Sumana, now that he don't be deputy leader of the party. But you can rip him off of the position of deputy leader. But one thing they take away from him, now that he has served this country as vice president. I don't know if you understand. So simply put, you can say you're not a member again of APC. Like I will do Sam Sumana. But one thing we know they pull in cap that we're not going to say you're not a member, you don't ever serve as vice president. So we they say, when you don't left you don't serve this country. That is why it was deliberate to say, and you must have served the country and the party, and I just do the country. Some don't serve this country as vice president. So when you don't go, he's coming like any other person, like Jules De Jallo. Let me give you an example of this. Now we have Jules De Jallo, who is currently the deputy leader of the SLPP and the vice president of the country. Now, for argument's sake, let's say Jules De Jallo gets confusion in the SLPP. He said, okay, now I don't want to be SLPP again. I don't resign or I don't left SLPP. One thing SLPP will ever pull a Jules De Jallo in hand, and that it don't be vice president. So imagine how Jules say, I am coming to the APC. I want to be a member of the APC. Jules know they come to APC again as an ordinary member. Because Article 11 don't tell you who that will be ordinary member, who that will be patron member, who that will be honorary executive, who that will be honorary foundation. So because Jules they don't serve as vice president, when they send an application, with the approved application pursuant to Article 11A or 1, that he is going to fall under the category of honorary foundation member because he has served this country in the position of who? Vice president. This is the situation of Sam Sumana. In card we get in card as of 2023, where he become a member of the APC, but he's a honorary foundation member. It can be for any other person, even a leader of parliament, the speaker of parliament. Secretary Thomas can choose for left SLPP today, say the APC. Where can the constitution say you fall under this category? But what is clear, let me just continue. What is clear now, the time when Julie they come, or Singapore, whosoever will come, within that party, they although they are an honorary member, but now the time we enter the party, now the time they begin to check. Now to Sam Sumana. Sam Sumana, we don't be in this party for 7 years as vice president, as you may have it, for record's sake. He don't left the party. Wherever it is, Sam Sumana, we don't delete him completely in the party. I repeat this, and I said this yesterday at Epic TV. Like a complete new person at the APC, like any ordinary person where they can at the party for the first time. This is the intent of our party. That is what Charlie was not trying to say. The drafters of this party say, for the very fact that you don't...
I cannot...
No, please, let me come.
No. Intended.
That is where I'm coming. That is, we can speak to that fact because we know.
Okay.
Now, the intention of we is that for the very fact that you don't be born again, you're not born again Christian. You left this born again dominion. You go join, I will call this Hindus. You don't get a change of faith. When they go to the Hindus, they are going to, how do you call it, Christian? They have to give you the whole ideology, fresh as a fresh person. And so what is happening here? They don't cleanse you from the position where you did before. You don't come as a fresh person to them. And for argument's sake again, you say they left the Hindus again. Say, I'll come back to Christianity. Do you know what you're doing again? They are coming again to cleanse you again, to make you fresh before you enter here again. Because don't forget, you're having complications here. Your mindset don't become corrupt. You don't get different ideologies.
So AKK.
And so the spirit of a party, this is where still I'm anchoring it. That because you don't let this party, you don't go get different orientation. You don't go get different ideologies. You will not come with those ideologies again and come and couple them again with your own ideologies. It will be a confusion state. And so we are saying,
I think the Sumana team then don't be deliberate on adjustment, misinterpretation, of our constitution.
So here I will say this.
Is it deliberate?
I will say this with the greatest respect to Chief Sumana. I say out of humility and respect, it is deliberate.
Why?
It is deliberate because Chief Sumana don't serve this country as vice president. And like actually say, at a particular time or at a material time, in one way or the other, must go down as president. Certain things then they bring. You see again, I always say this. Law for make you distinguish yourself in this practice will find yourself too. It's basically common sense and substantive law. Like Denning and others creates that niche for themselves in this profession. You don't look at certain things, you know, say, then this common sense can address them. But some, for heaven's sake, we don't serve you a letter where you read just now in 2024. Say after we don't go accept you in a delegate conference in 2023, we can send you now a letter of acknowledgement. For telling say we don't acknowledge you, say now you are a member of this party. Pursuant to waiting, what will we go do na convention? But you don't know say now readmit you. You don't read with constitution. You don't agree say you abide to this constitution. You accept you go na delegate conference. We call you come up na stage. Saying today we don't readmit you. But now you can say no, we forgot take you back from the time we be there APC, say the time we be there C4C, say if you come back. No, it's not correct. Let us be honest to ourselves. Now the APC, to be honest, if you listen waiting my boss say last night the APC gets so many things there for address. Right now, statistics Sierra Leone don't start cartographic mapping of trainers at regional level. The party is supposed to monitor these activities. We're supposed to put our attention to these things with the national issues.
AKK.
Some Suman and others.
We bring you here for talk about the constitution. Let me stick to that.
Okay.
Now, some Sumana don't go PPRC. According to the executive secretary of PPRC, it says some go with 5-pager letter of complaint and bulky evidence them against the APC. With all which you don't read, so what will a constitution say? Some genuinely get a case for carrying a PPRC.
I repeat, genuinely he doesn't have a case. Why is he finding this way just because he wants to find way for just create internal rancor in the party? There is a constitution where they go by. Always we say na PPRC, not to we just see don't know more develop for one person. Not what they inside this constitution. Then not what you don't see before they apply back for Canada this constitution. You don't see at all. We don't admit you in this constitution. Then you come back, you say, no, this constitution we don't agree to before. You say, no, you're not correct. It's deliberate. You cannot do that to this party. I repeat one thing, just know what they come on SLBC. I say, some small actual winner, we they talk now this in blue. He say, in Papa, don't suffer for this party. They say, then jail in Papa for this party. We say, in Papa, they don't, you're not going to be happy for them, for see what they do to this in party. Like I say, in Papa, like this party. Because the kind of way this party they go now, we need peace, we need quiet, we need unison. For let we challenge SLPP collectively, not when we get this internal wrangling. We want a situation where some will understand, say, one thing with the APC is say, Naradison, in the die APC. And if he truly believes that they die APC, this is not the time for making sure that one. We don't believe, say, we need to wash with dirty linens in public. All what we they do, that for make sure, say, we make sure, say, this constitution, we not bend them for suit nobody. We do waiting correct and for everybody.
All right, so let me just bring Charlie inside because the new angle of the conversation where we don't see now, the partner the Salon 1991 Constitution where you been read earlier, where for many people then believe say the Constitution in provision supposed to supersede that of the APC. Based on the provision where you been read, you think say the provision where you read is supersede that of the provision where the articles of the APC they use now with some Sumana in case?
Well, just as my brother said just now, that some of the statements that they make in this program, they're ambiguous, it's deliberate. because now this matter they before PPRC, it possible say some of the issues all they discuss now in PPRC for they look at. So we also therefore take with time, let we not jump into what in PPRC they do. However, this question you ask with regards to the constitution and this APC situation, according to commentators, people were concerned whether the Nina Sumana in team or generally, section 41 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, the criteria were input for they qualify for be president as alone in so simple and explain nothing. For example, it say no person shall be qualified for election as president until he is a citizen of Sierra Leone, A, he is a member of a political party, has attained the age of 40, and then is qualified to be a member of parliament. So now 4 criteria we constitution say you forget for let you be president. But now you see the constitution just say a member of a political party.
You know your limits.
No.
How long?
You not say for already 5-10 years. However, every host get in law. Every institution gets in law. So the constitution may come. But
and at the same constitution, but make mention say political party then can get their own, where then go use.
Fine. So you see, so the constitution is say for be a member of political party, and not say any other thing. You for be a member, and not say 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years consistently. They say you for be a member of a political party. Now that the constitution is say.
So in this case, that provision the way you don't read
so it supersede waiting this they say this PC constitution they say.
Well, I make also quote to you section 127. We say if anybody agrees, the field say in party constitution not consistent with this constitution, that person they can challenge and the court will get an opinion. You don't get the point, eh? So that's why we brother say I'm ambiguous, I'm sounding ambiguous. That is what I intended to do today. Because I'm not coming to say, yes, indeed, some should not contest for flag bearer, or it should. No, I can't do that. Maybe my brother ain't get the liberty for do that, yeah? For me, I want discuss constitution, and I want point we to waiting the provisions they say. So for Salon constitution, it not tell you say if I don't be party member for 5 years. In fact, if I don't be continuous member for this, no. It say the requirement if I be a member of a political party.
And normally they can say the constitution of the land supersedes all other constitutions.
Yeah, so that is why for me, with all of this, in fact, I also look at the PPRC Act. The PPRC Act. The PPRC Act, it says certain things that were very interesting. It says, where party make constitution, or in fact, where party they register. Where party they register for become a political party in Sierra Leone, recognized. It said that party they for present in constitution. And that constitution day, if you get objection, where you a member, you get objection to that constitution day, you for raise them with PPRC at registration to say, this constitution, yeah, it get problem, it not align with national constitution. That na section 25 of the PPRC Act, section 25, subsection 2A. It say if objection not there at all, PPRC they accept the constitution. That is at registration. However, you go on for say, well, once PPRC has accepted a constitution, it correct, okay. But however, in subsection 2B, it say the PPRC go look at an objection at that time of registration or at any other time
But all political parties get in your rules.
I understand.
And according to the membership section we read just now, now the APC constitution, it states clearly they say before you become a member, you are willing to adhere to the party rules and constitution.
Yes, so basically that's what I am doing here today. For expose waiting then Bukia say, so that we can pick them. We fumble themselves, they're able for read, themselves able for, put 1 and 2 together and say, okay. Because at this stage, you get 2 conflicting parties now. The one that will say so, you get the one that will say no, not so it be. When you get a situation like that, what you do, you amplify the discussion by providing the guidelines so that they can look at it properly, and that is why I'm going to close today. Because with all of waiting they go on, so the APC as a party is not remediless.
What do you mean?
If APC wants to solve this situation, then Constitution make provision for that. It did. The same way how the party being called an emergency delegate conference, they make provision. I mean, you see one beautiful thing about Constitution. The beautiful thing about Constitution now that they would always make provisions. Let me take you through.
So then they really want to put some get back what they ask for. They were able to do them based on the constitution.
Yes, of course. Look at the provisions there. The provisions Article 17, Article 18, Article 20. 17, 18, 20. Clear? It say
really conditions on which would they call it?
No, I'm coming, my brother. I'm coming. These are all subjects to waiting we take out of it. But that's my own view. It say the National Delegate Conference, now the supreme authority. National Delegate Conference. National Delegate Conference, they amend, they reject Constitution. National Delegate Conference, they amend, they reject Constitution. They get right and power for review, for ratify, for alter and rescind decisions. That's Article 17. The NDC. They amend, they ratify, they review, they rescind decisions. And no more they elect flag bearer. Now we say, now the final arbiter of dispute. If, for example, this issue go to the discipline and grievance handling committee, and then present them to NDC as an appeal, say, oh, somebody that appeal this decision, it reach to NDC, NDC can make a decision on it. And any decision where NDC make, according to the APC constitution, they say final.
All right.
But however, the last part now that NDC in power we get, they say the National Advisory Committee or Council self gets that power day in certain situations where it is impossible for the NDC for converge.
Let me ask AKK.
So you see, so these are not like say, oh, remedy no they or the neighbor do not we answer title. No, they can do something.
No,
let him comment on it.
What's in a contrary Charlie just say based on the constitution.
Let me take it again from where, like I have seen just now. Charlie is making so many ambiguous statements, so it make them so vague. Yeah. However, I will come address all. I mean, I waited to talk today. I follows too. It began with Article 56B with requirement for make you become flag bearer, and it nexus up with Section 41 of the 1991 Constitution. Let's understand this reality now. What does Section 41 say? It gives you the requirements how you go qualify for be president in a saloon. But with special reference to 41B, it said the only way they become president of this country if you belong to a political party. I'm trying to understand this. For make you be a political party in this country, there is a regulatory agency, and that is PPRC. And PPRC, before they admit you as a registered political party, you will be a democratic political party with a constitution where they in tandem with the constitution of Sierra Leone. However, I will take you now forward to section 171 of the 1991 constitution, sub 15, we say, any law in this country or any other law where they are at variance with the constitution of Sierra Leone, that law instance is null and void. We know that one day. And so, equally, the same constitution, pursuant to chapter 3 of this constitution, give you fundamental rights them of association, of belonging, of assembly, etc., etc., fundamental human rights. For which one amongst that, now for me Abdul Karim Kama I choose say, me I choose for belong na APC, na I will associate with. And equally, this constitution give you the right say, for every association where you belong to, if forget what you call a constitution or a guiding document where they regulate the conduct, the behavior of them people that we say they belong to that organization. Simply put. And so therefore, what did the constitution not do? Now for make it tell you how you could be a member of a party. I'll make you understand this. And I make you be a member of the party, they don't go tie rope na your throat. They don't go drag you come. Charlie, not a member of my party, I don't know because I have not seen him. But however, if Charlie choose today for be a member of a party, I know him, he has been my classmate. The first thing they do now for take the APC constitution, he read them, he see whether this way values, this way ideology is synchronized with his own. And if that is so, then you'll take the next step for can associate with we. And so this thing we'll do, not just we go hide in our backyard, say you join with us before they give you a constitution. Read with constitution, a public domain. You don't need to be a APC person for read with constitution. You don't say all, you don't choose for can be part of we. And we say, for make you be flag bearer stroke leader of a party, if I don't do this party for 5 good years, try to understand this. For make you be leader in our party, now 2 things. The leader of a party, they perform 2 functions. I don't need to talk this because it's not rocket science anymore. Now we see President Bio as a classical example. President Bio is the leader of the SLPP party. At the same time, President Bio is the president of the republic. So he's performing 2 functions. Try to understand this. Outside he running the state, which all belong, he gets a singular duty for run the affairs of his party. Now he make, with party we say, for make you be leader of this party, because the sooner you be leader and we win election, automatically you are going to be the leader of the party and the flag and the president.
So Charlie, he said if the APC wants solve all of these issues,
that is where I'm coming. But
then again at on a constitution.
I will take this in a step by step. I will come back with people and go ask, okay, you know, talk for the party, you know, something and all of them addressed. And will people in there follow this program religiously? So I want to make sure that any issue he raised, they address them. So therefore, what do they say now here? For make you be leader of a party, when subsequently for when you will be president, you forever run with party. And that thing will not give no more to nobody. Now, with the issue of saying Sam Sumana would eliminate and for just for flag bearer, no, it's for all leaders of the party. And again, this now they can take me now to another part of the constitution, where section 77K of the 1991 constitution say, it say a member of parliament, they cease for be a member of parliament, where the leader of that party, na parliament, communicate to the speaker, say this person don't cease for be a member of the APC. But within the 1991 constitution, no talk, now that how you go cease for be a member of your party. That again takes you now back to the constitution. If this party don't tell you now, say A, B, and Z, now you don't do, we don't constitute anti-party activity, the party will take the decision for expel you from the party. And once that is done, it communicates now to the leadership of the party, in the parliament, for communicate to speaker, say, this person don't cease for being a member. You see how the constitution do about clear? Now we can now, to the personal constitution, we talk about waiting to make this party go to an emergency national delegate conference. Because one thing we Charlie talk, we able to address, now that yes, the constitution make provision for a for an emergency national delegate conference. But the question we answer, waiting to provoke an emergency national delegate conference.
So waiting at the answer to that.
Beautiful. The issue of Sumana, not an issue where they provoke a national delegate conference. Why? Because not a way ambiguous. Not a thing of an emergency.
So Sumana, this is an issue where it don't take on a go
a PPRC. For you earlier, you say by now, we don't need anything to distract una. All una for focus on how una for win 2028. Mm-hmm. And if this don't be a threat to una party, you don't think say it that important for una call a national delegate conference?
Khadija, I like this question. Let me take you back to where I said what I said earlier on. You see, law is basic common sense and substantive law. Common sense. Khadija, they put you on at the spotlight, and this is what I'm going to do with you. I'm sorry. You know, say APC we don't send, we rules them the lower level to a PPRC for Gazette. I was here sometime and I discussed that. And this month, the 11th, according to PPRC, for them mature the 30 days. And anytime from now, we start lower level elections. Khadija, reasonably and expediently, at this point in time, do you see any room for make APC call a national delegate, emergency national delegate conference? When are some two in the room overnight?
Option,
please,
it is not possible.
Please come. Please wait. Please wait. I'll give you again a ruling in Justice Adrian Fisher's ruling. I'll cite paragraph 90 again. We said Justice Adrian Fisher say categorically clear that at no circumstance can NAC supersede the functions of an NDC. Don't forget, let me give you this joke. There was a particular... Yes. No, I am coming. That is where I'm coming because I can't...
A court ruling.
That is where I'm coming.
A ruling will say there is no way the NAC for supersede the NDC.
Make I end up quickly. Now give a jugular in that. There was a particular time in the APC we are NAC, because the time they don't elapse. Try for listening this. NAC convened itself into an NDC for extend the time in office. Try to understand this truth. And it was on that basis after Peter Conte take the APC to court. And in the ruling of Justice Fisher, he said at no position that NAC can convey itself into an NDC for extended time. And thus, a rule say the entire structure of the APC, beginning from the chairman to the lowest of the low ward chairman, they are all illegitimate. And thus, he said they usher in an interim committee will go spearhead the activities of the APC. Try to understand this. Twice beaten, once shy. We will learn from our mistakes. And that is why I say bluntly that the APC not ready for do anything that this constitution will not get in tandem with this constitution, or else will provoke litigation upon litigation.
So based on waiting in at the Salon 1991 constitution, I was surprised if Suman at the end of the day goes Supreme Court.
In fact, for we, it's going to be a win-win situation for us. If Suman go to Supreme Court, but at this court book now they can go back home. If Supreme Court say, okay, no problem now, Suman qualify, may face then at the ballot paper with the put and they will not send a court ruling. It's not going to disturb us in any way. Let me say this very, very blunt. Because what is very clear, when they go to Supreme Court, when they go to Supreme Court with books there, saying that this constitution, saying now follow. But if we get the right for interpret laws, we don't say this, but we go put a face in a paper. Make a contest. But we just know say, he don't qualify for make a face in that paper. Because one, it don't meet the 5 years threshold. 2, the constitution say now readmission readmitter. But if the court say no, what we do not correctly or put in face, but we they put in face. For put some Sumana in face now this paper, now the ballot paper, not too difficult to know. The only thing we the APC no one do, we no one provoke litigation upon litigation. We said that we go draw we under, then they draw. He said no, we don't bend the constitution, so we don't bend for this person. You understand this thing, Khadija? For us, we are not losing anything here. All we are ready to do is to follow this constitution to the latter, and to the extent that we know they bend this constitution for suit nobody.
Charlie?
Yes, so I just want to disagree a bit that, well, according to me on interpretation, say the NDC cannot be summoned. I want to disagree. Secondly, I also want to disagree, say the ruling where my brother they refer to, they against this constitution provision we say.
Just to say the official ruling.
In special and emergency situation, the NAC shall perform the roles and functions of NDC. That is Article 20G. In special circumstances. So as me they say, the party get the option from the constitution that if they consider that situation they as important and as special as my brother they say, according to them, that situation they no warrant. But me they say provision then at the constitution we say for special situations and emergency situations, the NAC can perform the role of the NDC. So if in they say there is a ruling where they are against that one day, then how can there be a ruling and then the APC constitution gets this provision? How can there be a ruling where they say the NAC cannot perform function of NDC when Article 20 clearly they say in special and emergency situations, the NAC shall perform the roles and functions of NDC. So as I say, me, I'm not make any tight position here. I'm just exposing what Constitution says. Waiting the APC Constitution say based on waiting I really understand and how I will interpret them, and waiting the Constitution of Sierra Leone say. And also within the PPRC Act.
The Constitution of
Sierra Leone.
Yes.
How about the section where states say no one person could belong to more than one political party?
Yeah.
And Chief Sumana, they don't deal with the C4C contest for them for the president, and also a member of the APC.
Okay, so at every point in time, you one person they be a member of two political parties at any point in time. However, at one point in time, you can belong to one party. First time, we been get problem with waiting and they call cross carpeting, where you do one party and then you move to another party. Then for allow with democracy for able to sit down steady. Because if cross carpeting at that initial stadium they allow, if I don't pull the democracy, so they say all man still side. But now everybody get the liberty. You see in the APC constitution, what you read now article 13, they say you say second resign. In fact, some people not to resign and they resign and forfeit, then they forfeit just because of waiting them do. Okay? Just because of waiting they do, then conduct, they make them forfeit the membership. So as I say, for me in this discussion today, I hold no brief for anyone. All I'm saying is, if APC thinks this issue is important for let them resolve them, I just say the Constitution make provision for that.
That is so misleading.
That is it.
I repeat again.
That is it.
The Constitution not provide for nowhere in circumstances of this nature for what we call an emergency national delegate conference. Listen to the wordings of that particular section you're reading. It said, where circumstances prevail that the holding of a national delegate conference cannot. Now, what then are the circumstances? A, it gets what to call, he knows that he's a lawyer, we get what to call an act of God. First major. like things the way you know they foresee. For instance, like war, like Ebola, like all the time we be Ebola come. You understand? Like these things where you know say it's just real. This is what he's losing sight of, and he's misleading people. What is no, please? I'm coming, please, please, I am coming. Just wait. No, please, no, wait. Let me say certain things. Okay, I'll reply. Please wait. I'll reply. We say, and I repeat me words. This circumstance of Sam Sumana, where they say we will rectify, and that is why I'm telling him it's a no. In order to provoke an emergency national delegate conference, because I say one thing we they lose sight of, if for no force waiting to provoke an emergency national delegate conference. Are you understanding it? It said the Constitution say where it is practically impossible for us to convene to have a national delegate conference, NAC will convert itself to an NDC. Are you understanding these things? It's a step-by-step thing. We are saying for this issue, it's not possible. But we are not saying that where it is practically impossible, where we will get what to call a law force majeure, act of God, an unforeseen circumstance, we don't, like for instance, let me make it this way. We are going to hold our national delegate conference in February 2026. Nobody can tell you what can happen in February 2026. You understand, sir? Anything can happen. Under the sun, God get everything can do. So if practically that time not able happen, something unusual happen, just to make we meet to this with constitutional requirement, we can call what we call an emergency national delegate conference, wherein we can meet and convert ourselves, not go convert itself to an NDC. You understand now? But this situation does not provoke it.
Okay.
That is what we are saying. This situation does not provoke an emergency national delegate conference.
Let me reply. Assuming say APC forget national delegate conference in December, and then December come, they not able to get them. Then the NAC can now do waiting with the say so.
Yes.
Waiting me border the conflict now. Now where situation happen before December, I want to make you understand something. I'm coming. You remember where APC converged for let them go discuss Sumana in expulsion? Mm-hmm. Was that time for national delegate conference? It wasn't. No.
And what happened?
No, I come. If convention for be December, and now in this September, something don't happen, some important thing or special circumstance, you don't wait till December.
That is actually you're missing.
No,
but Sumana issue is not special circumstance.
Was the NDC converged for Sumana expulsion?
Yes, of course.
Was that date the date for national delegate?
No, but that required a special circumstance.
No, but KK, please.
No, you're missing it.
No,
you're missing it.
Khadija, let's look at this. I have explained something here.
Good.
If every national delegate conference get timing. If you go to the APC constitution, this to read.
Exactly 3 years.
Now then they refer to say, if that time they reach, they're not able to go, they're not able to converge, then
what they call for incorrect.
But the other provision they say, if before that date something occur, something special or an emergency, like when they reach them for let the party make decision for expel Sumana, the term for national delegate conference not been reached yet. They converge.
This is actually missing it.
This is actually
missing it. If we converge, why we are not able to converge?
That's actually missing it. No, what's actually means that in this circumstance of Sam Sumana, it don't require an emergency delegate conference simply because it is crystal clear in this book.
Okay, so now let's distinguish here.
Tell you which one.
No, let's distinguish.
But you are for something in this book. You are waiting for
you are referring
to fertility.
Okay. You are referring to Sumana issue. Me they move beyond that. I'm not referring to Sumana issue. The APC get provision we say even before the date for national delegate conference, the party
when circumstances provoke.
Fine. Well, I am saying now, so what you are not seeing, you think I am injecting some Sumana in situation.
But
I have always been ambiguous, as you say. I am now saying if APC,
but if I had left it that way loose, so and I'm not trying for button and all, the people they go look at and say, well, some Sumana is able to factor into this.
No, we're done. Determine
that is why I told you just now that people are religiously following this program. Listen, the issue of Sam Sumana does not warrant an emergency.
According to you,
wait,
according to
Charlie, please don't anchor this program. Please.
But now constitution are the use what have been called emergency.
That was the 1995 constitution. Now, I want you to understand this first. When we do Sam Sumana, not of this constitution we use. It was the 1995 constitution, and it gets in provision as how they go about it. In this constitution, Sam Sumana, how we count on this constitution is there. So therefore, it no warrant anything of a national delegates conference. It simply put it in the books. Had there been anything that warrants an emergency national delegates conference, provided enough of them captured here, if we don't say, hey, this is not there, no called delegate conference quick. But everything pertaining, that is why when Charlie said, if we want to remedy this issue, listen, that was where I got him wrong or right. He said, if we want to remedy, no, please wait. You said, if we want to remedy, what was the issue at hand? The issue we are discussing, and the presenters stated it clearly, unambiguously, that we are discussing Sam Sumana. If we want to remedy this issue, if the Constitution provides for it, if that is where I said, I told him that it's wrong.
The if means, if Una as a party consider that is issue.
I said he's wrong. If, because this issue does not warrant it, because it is clear, it is unambiguous.
I did not say the issue warrants an emergency national conference or for the NAC for deal. I didn't say. I said if the party so considers that this issue we can go to and discuss it if the Constitution support that, if they consider,
and I told you the Constitution considers what is the situation that we call an emergency NDC,
and not this one,
because this is clearly provided for.
All right, quickly the wrap up. Charlie clearly states now,
say based on AKK, this is not important for them for go NDC. If that not happen according to you, don't believe or you hold to the constitution of the APC. Say if they want to settle Sam Sumana, there's a provision for that. But is it important? Is there any way that they violate the constitution?
No, well, if they're not invoke him, it may not act against them, except if, for example, like we Chief Sam Sumana, they seek external intervention, maybe they can say, oh no, but APC owner can do this also. But on their own as a party, if they're not consider, like they say, if they're not consider an issue, we go warrant for let them go sit on the matter. If they as a party and without an external intervention, then that is it.
All right, many thanks, gentlemen.
This morning, can't try for interpret the relevant section them of the 1991 Constitution and that of the 2022 APC Constitution. We get for those membership as we analyze the legal provision of the APC Constitution and that of the Sierra Leone Constitution. We get for do with Chief Sam Sumana issue now where it pursue against the APC, now the PPRC. We'll continue to follow this issue. And we want to say thank you, AKK. Charlie, time day against you.
However, let me remind Chief Sam Sumana say APC big pass with all. It's better we wash with linens in secrets that we wash them in public. It's the APC that is bigger than all of us. With respect to him and to everybody around him, make we understand, say when we did together, we're stronger than when we are divided. That's our parting words.
Thank you very much. Well, now then.
That's now lawyer ABDUL Kaloko and lawyer Charlie. We're an independent lawyer. Myself don't can I'm studio now for me can buttress into this thing just small before I cut down. We are in tomorrow. I will come and delve into this deeply because I don't deserve as delegate for this party in so many occasions. I know some of the activities then how it can go. So First of all, I feel in this discussion today na Liberty Online TV, Lawyer Charlie, a film of the APC constitution of the start of the program, himself make that position clear, say, familiar with the APC constitution. The only area where he read about the APC constitution na how for deal with membership, how if somebody want to be member of the APC and how it fulfill a membership na the APC, right? So not familiar with the discussion, so not go able to say some things then where the membership of the APC one for hearing. Lawyer Charlie also go into the Salon Constitution where he say the Salon Constitution make a provision clear way make it easy for every citizen. Say number one, for make it become a president naturally, for become a citizen of this country. If you forget the requirement for being member of parliament and if it belongs to a political party. If we accommodate, we go to the PPRC, we are in then go to Political Party Registration Act, where the PPRC also tell every political parties na salon say, if you want to form a political party, for make them way responsible for regulate political parties now we country, if we provide one document where we call constitution, where we discuss Naya and the APC today. That constitution, then they go over and through that constitution, then go grant that political party day. And I believe, say, the APC 2022 constitution, the PPRC been go to one, they read on page to page, topic, article to article, chapter to chapter, then satisfy with them, and then put another public domain. We are in every Salonians way go through this, it been get the right for camp petition or go PPRC, go meet PPRC back, say this area where the party, the APC say, if ordain at them political party for consecutive 5 good years and uninterrupted, paid, if or be paid up member throughout that 5 years, before you qualify for contest as flag bearer at the party, somebody for go petition against that, but it been then at the public domain under this same President Bio government, nobody no petition, the PPRC approval and give right to we the APC for use this constitution. So I not believe say we go can't tamper with that constitution because of some Sumana. Then we go to Justice Adrian Fisher in ruling where he make where Alfred Peter Conte been take the APC to court. Alfred Peter Conte in ruling where he make and clear, simple to everybody, even class 3 student. I believe say if you read that ruling, they able understand. Number one, Alfred Peter Conte give mandate to the ITGC, will be headed by Indy Alfred Peter Conte, secretary by Honorable ABDUL Kabo, say the ITGC charge with the responsibility for regulate the APC affairs until we go to National Delegate Conference. The day where we finish with National Delegate Conference, we go to elect with national officers, then they don't announce them positions, then automatically the ITGC, the mandate done that day, then forgo hand over all the offices then to the newly elected officers, the way we don't elect. Then number two, the Justice Adrian Fisher in ruling be also make and clear to the ITGC say, therefore address all the membership issue where the party get issue with. He said, but contrary to the one the way supposed for go through National Delegate Conference, then go address that one day then during the National Delegate Conference, me people. Now this me brother, me uncle, Chief Sam Suman are not able to understand. Justice Adrian Fisher tell, because I follow Alfred Peter Conte in discussion at AYB, we are in himself, they misinformed the public, they misinformed the discussions, the questions where the journalists then they ask him. In the Alfred Peter Conte also be misinterpret that Justice Adrian Fisher that a ruling. Justice Adrian Fisher been tell Alfred Peter Conte say the ITGC way then they form, then get the mandate for resolve the membership issue we not supposed for go through national delegate conference. He said, but the one the way supposed for go national delegate conference, then the ITGC therefore put hold on that one day there until we go national delegate conference. Now they we for go address them membership issues then they. And the issue of people and way party don't expel, small group of people not able to address their issues then they, that one day now only the national delegates now then get mandate for deal with them in them, because for let a political party like the APC expel you, which means they then drive you out of them party. Now the national delegates now then they call either it be immediate emergency national delegate conference on the normal time where we can get with national delegate conference. Then we go do with national delegate conference. We can take decision on the people that we want for driving at this party. The delegates then now then get power for do that. I want to make everybody understand that. And the time where then drives me brother, me uncle, Chief Alahji Abubakar Sidikie Samuel Sam Suman and the APC, then been called emergency national delegate conference na new building na Frito. Where myself been the part of that, I believe, I don't know, I think in 2012 or 13 so. I've been the part of that national delegate conference. By then, I've been there at the youth wing. So, by then, the delegates then go take decision, say them for drive the Sam Sumana out of the APC because of the evidences the way they don't get against them. So then delegates then decision na in drive Sam Sumana out of the APC. So when they say for reinstate and back, no other individual group, even the court self not get a mandate for go institute that for say compulsory, then for go reinstate that individual without the party APC constitution, we say na the national delegate conference na in the go readmit anybody where the party be done get. So now that make Justice Adrian Fisher a ruling be make and clear say anybody where the party be done get, anyone where it tantamount to national delegate conference, the ITGC not get mandate for address the issues then they. Now then common cases then like some people that way been done vex, then go sit on they left the party, some the way been vexed, they not they pay the dues there, some of the way just get individual concern like somebody they people and get issues because of that person they vex, he forget about the party activities. So Justice Adrian Fisher been give Alfred Peter Conte then the mandate for address the issues that day. But anyone will be saying na drive them out of the party or na suspend na the national delegate conference then for go address the issues that day. So, and when we been going at the 2023 National Delegate Conference again, we mean I be another delegate again, then be raise up that issues day on the second day of the delegate conference for say, the people and where this party be done give, the names, the list then at this table now, yeah, but now una the delegate then get the mandate for accept them for come back. Waiting una the delegate then say, na me na one pan the delegate the again wa ace me and I say just followed by every delegate na the hall where everybody Allah say yes, the world be shake, say make they all come back. But they not tell we or we not see anything like reinstatement for say na reinstate na the carry reinstate, then say readmission. Waiting then at the party constitution na for readmit you. Waiting they tell we at the National Delegate Conference, say the former vice president, the party been done together, he been done go join another political party, but now he don't decide for can join we back waiting una the delegate then say, una want an una party or not, we say we want and we don't forgive and for make it calm. That's now waiting be happen na the APC 2023 convention. I believe say AYV been covering, SLBC been covering. Una can go back and search for them videos then online na YouTube or Facebook. Una can see them back. We are in the APC National Delegate Conference. We be led by a lawyer. Sorry, we now them be formed the I don't know this the young group I'm not familiar with that names. Then I not go can call that name, but I believe say lawyer sorry na been the head of that election day. We them been conduct that elections day. So them been go through all the legal means the way Justice Adrian Fisher a ruling been permit them for do. So we readmit all the one them way the party been done give and we been done stop for paid and dues. They say make them all can do, and the way the party suspend, we admit them all for come back na the party. So my people, this audio don't long too much, but we go continue with this discussion. Once again, I want to apologize to me followers, me listeners for the very long time when I know they get me and me not been there by myself. I've been going through a pain wherein I lost my younger brother, a brother way now like a twin. We grow up together. And me and I do everything they eat inside the same bowl.